Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to Sneaker Stories. As always, I'm your host Chris Jack. Today, a very special day for me, finally being able to be back in this room. Although maybe just temporarily. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about or don't follow me on my Instagram pages, I recently had spinal surgery, which I've been in very much recovery mode for. However, when a shoe this good rocks up on your doorstep, I just could not resist to get in here and at least try to give you guys the best review possible of this absolutely insane pair of Asics GEL-LYTE 3s. Without further ado, let's check them out. Alright, so first things first, a huge shout out to Asics for sending these through to us to have a look at here on Sneaker Stories today. There's been a hell of a lot of talkability about this particular pair. There is a lot going on with it. It represents a hell of a lot and they are extremely limited. So I'm just going to start off with the placement of this particular pair. The GEL-LYTE 3 2020 is the 30th anniversary of the particular pair, originally designed by Shigeruki Matsui from Asics of course and from Japan. This particular shoe has been a staple in many people's collections. I've got a couple of them on the wall behind me and it really is just one of those silhouettes which is so classic, it just never goes out of style. Now with the 30th anniversary in mind, there've been a hell of a lot of different releases. We haven't got all of them out here in South Africa, but when these popped up on the Asics South Africa Instagram page, I was just completely blown away. I did not see this shoe coming at all. Now, some of you might have seen either on the Sneaker Stories page or on Asics South Africa when I originally posted these are a commemorative edition for the Springboks victory at the Rugby World Cup in 2019 in Tokyo last year. A very special occasion which I was incredibly privileged and lucky enough to be there to witness in hand with Asics, of course, while I was lucky enough to feature in one of their global campaigns which we were shooting in Tokyo at the time. So this shoe holds an immense amount of value to me, almost a relic, not just for what it represents directly with the Springboks win at the World Cup and all the South African details that have been put on the shoe, which we'll get to now, but also just as a relic to really celebrate that time and that opportunity that I was given to be able to go to Tokyo with such an awesome company like Asics. But all around, I really just could not be more grateful to have this shoe in my collection. I'm certainly going to cherish them forever. Now onto the shoe itself, and maybe I'm going to start off with the box here because it does explain quite a bit of the story. You've got this 30th anniversary limited edition box from Asics. Now once this box is open, you'll notice it's completely red inside. You've got a whole bunch of different design and graphics and text over here. So at the bottom of the box, you've got the original sketches of the GEL-LYTE 3 from Shigeruki Matsui, and then you've also got a whole bunch of like paragraphs here which he basically just speaks about the process of designing it, how technology was very difficult to use back then and unsort of predictable, but they managed to get it right, and 30 years later he's incredibly grateful that the shoe has stood the test of time. So whether this is your first pair of GEL-LYTE 3s or you've been collecting it till 30th, it's just a massive sense of gratitude from the designer himself. So a really incredible box over here, just adding to the experience of this particular pair. As far as I understand, all the shoes that are releasing as part of this 30th anniversary for GEL-LYTE 3 will come in this particular box as well. Alright, so onto the shoe itself. I know a lot of you guys might be thinking initially that is a lot of gold going on there. I do not know if I'm ever going to be able to wear that, but for me this isn't a shoe that I'm going to be wearing a lot. You know, this is something I'm putting in a box, really. It's that special, maybe just for me, but I'm sure for a lot of you guys as well. But moving into the colorways in the upper of the shoe, the majority of the panels in the upper here have a very soft gold metallic texture to it, so you do get a lot of different sort of shading when you move it in light over there. And then you've got some hits of real sort of metallic gold done on the eyelets over here, and then into the heel section of the shoe where that heel counter over there is completely metallic as well. Highlighting the tiger stripes over here, just underneath the gold sections you do have yellow highlighting details. You'll notice in the toe box section over here you've got the hits there as well, and then set just behind the tiger stripes, the base layer of the split tongue section in this GEL-LYTE 3 is done in a linear mesh, which gives it a really awesome texture behind those soft gold tiger stripes. which are obviously done over that, and along with green lacing on the shoe, matches up with the coloring in the midsole of green, of course, as well. Now onto some finer details of this particular pair. You've got 2019 World Champions, which have been embroidered in green there, and that is on both lateral sides of the heel section of the shoes. And then just into the heel section itself, you've got the Springbok emblem also embroidered in green. And then my favorite part of this whole shoe, it's just so crazy to see the South African flag, which has just been recessed behind this heel count over here, with the Asics logo embroidered in yellow above. Then taking a look at the sock liners of the shoe, that is done in a yellow. Obviously you've got the split tone of green on the exterior and yellow on the inside, so really just highlighting the heel collar section of the shoe. From an insole perspective, they've kept these completely green with the Springbok emblem done on the left shoe and then the Asics emblem done on the right. And then just to end off with my favorite details on this particular pair, the outsoles, which are done in a translucent yellow. You'll notice you've got two different kinds of Japanese writing on here. On the left shoe, it says Springboks, and that is done in the katakana alphabet. And then on the right shoe, it says World Championships, which is just done in kanji. So that obviously paying homage to the birthplace of Asics being Japan, and obviously where the Springboks took that victory at the 2019 Rugby World Cup. So overall, this is just an incredibly awesome collector's piece. It still blows my mind that this shoe actually exists. It's something I never really thought I'd see, let alone have in the room here. So once again, just a huge shout out to Asics for sending these through to me and giving me the opportunity to be able to show you guys. Okay, so if you guys are as obsessed with these as I am and really want a pair for your own collection, the good news is you will have an opportunity to win these via a competition which is live right now at the link in the description below. So check that out. It's live right now until the 16th of June, with the winner drawn on the 17th of June. However, if you don't come right with that, these will be released in extremely limited numbers on the 1st of July. There is no price point for them detailed just yet at the time of filming this, so stay tuned to sneakerstories.tv on Instagram as well as Asics ZA for more information on that to come. But that's it for today's review, guys. It's really awesome to be back here and filming stuff for you again. I've managed to get through it, I think, pretty well. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please give the video a thumbs up to really help it move throughout the algorithm here on YouTube. And as always, don't forget to subscribe right here for more content like this down the line. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get the frequency of reviews back up as soon as possible. But that's it from me for today. I'll catch you on the next one.